There were actually you were talking about four changes. Actually, they were talking about five changes, which is most likely that is going to happen. I
Uh-huh.
am again, yeah. The likelihood is Jadeja and Pant is likely to take up number 6 and 7. So my next important question is, probably we'll keep it very short with this.
Sure.
So I'll throw this to Baski since he's not agreeing to many of our points. We'll throw this to him. Baski, uh, uh, Jadeja and Pant at 6 and 7, right? So if you see the Australian lineup, at least I feel Australia is a weaker batting unit than a bowling unit. So
Point.
do you need to strengthen your batting lineup or your bowling lineup? I felt I am also a great fan of five bowlers, not four bowler theory, but against this Australian lineup where their batting is slightly weaker, do you still go in with a strong batting lineup and a four bowler theory?
Yes, Kishore, because we need to be batting heavy, largely because bowling attack is
Hmm.
very, very feeble. Sami is gone. Sami is a big loss for us. Only Bumrah, Umesh did well. Probably I don't expect him to be consistent, so there's a threat to it. So in the kind of attack, we need a lot of runs on the board. So we need good batting, solid order. That's the reason I was pushing for one of groups I mentioned it. Rahul has to come in because he's a proper batsman who can give that. Right now, I feel that he is the proper batsman coming in to helping us to give that enough stability to the batting. Uh, Jadeja tempted to play. If a Sydney na Kandipa, it is Jadeja. So, two spinners can play in Sydney. I don't think so. Any other round we can afford to
Hmm.
have Ashwin and Jadeja at the same side. I'm not a big fan of punt, not because of biased. I'm not a big fan of it. Instead of him keep Saha inside, bring Rahul inside.
Hmm.
Unless you want two spinners, then bring in Jadeja. Answer to your question, we need to be batting heavy largely because our bowling has become weaker.
Yeah, Prashant, your thoughts?
Okay, with respect to Rahul being in the side, I'm not a big fan of him in Test cricket, though he has shown great form in the current white ball tournaments. But then his average, if we take where
But
to place him,
where are the
Yeah.
options, Prashant? I mean, you don't have a
I
Sachin
have
Tendulkar or Rahul Dravid in the bench.
totally. We don't have Fab Four anymore. I totally agree with you. But then, with the resource availability, I'm going to suggest one thing, which will be pretty much argumentative. But I have thought it out from an angle which I would like to explain it here. I want to play Jadeja as a batsman, okay, and give him the number 4 slot, and Shubman Gill as an opener. Okay, why I'm saying that, you need a left-hander to break the rhythm. I have mentioned this point in some other different parlance, but here with Pujara and Rahane, who is going to carry a huge burden on their shoulders in the absence of Kohli, a fighter like Ravindra Jadeja can be thrown the challenge. He has set a personal record for himself where he wants to score a century as well as pick 5 wicket haul in a match. He give him the responsibility. He has always done that. Okay, it's a different format. It's a test format. I do understand that, but he's not a bad bet either. Okay, so considering that, I'm keeping Jadeja at number 4. I want Bihari and Saha to continue in the playing 11. Gill to come in Shami's absence. You have some other fast bowler. If you have a left arm seamer in T Natarajan, really it is going to be wonderful for us. With this bowling combination where Bumrah and Ashwin are going to spearhead the attack, Australian batsmen still need to work a lot for putting up 300 runs on the board because the pressure is going to be enormous. For batting, if one person can stand up and then take the big partnerships and score of 250 or 300, we are very much in the game.
Yeah, that is a very radical thought. I mean, it's a good thought. I mean, I'm not denying that. But the only problem I see in that is Rahane at 4 is not played for a while. At 4, you can be a 10 for 2 or a 20 for 2, and probably that is the only thing that I think that, because Jadeja is in great form. He was in great form. Suddenly, a concussed hamstring injury happened. So let's not go there because that's a bigger discussion. So maybe coming after an injury, he might find it a little difficult. And also, your other thought of having Jadeja in there is a slightly aggressive batsman, because you need some aggressive batsmen in the squad. At the moment, I feel Pujara, Rahane, or Vihari all in the same mindset. I mean, same
Exactly.
skill set, right? They're all they're all there to play a lot of time. Now that Kohli is not there, Jadeja is a very good thought process there. But the only thing, as I said,
I
he's
mean,
not played cricket for
at
a long
least,
time.
at least for his 50 celebration or even possible 100 celebration, he might do the bat swashbuckling, yeah, which is what we want, right, in MCG Boxing Day Test match.
Sorry, Kishore.
Yeah, but
Just one point.
yeah,
why
Baski, yeah, Baski.
lot of pressure in the absence of Virat. Lot of pressure on Pujara and Rahane. Rahane kind of a
For sure.
mindset still is in the that baggage of run out of Virat. So to support him, two guys should be there to help him at a pure batsman. One is Rahul, and I feel that because we don't have lack of option, as you said, and one is Vihari. So we have slightly strengthened the batter because still our openers are still dilly-dallying. Because only Gill will come in, Mayank is there. Mayank, even though he was okay, but still Gill is coming in, probably making a debut there. And we need to strengthen the batting and bowling attack. Our bowling attack slightly become weaker. To defend some, we need some totals on the board. So, and of course, totals on the board, we need some solid pure batsmen. That's the reason I'm not going for Jadeja, at least for the next test. When Sydney comes in, probably relook at it, saying that because Sydney is the only place we can play two spinners.
And I'm also silently hoping that Ashwin scores some runs, right? Because he's too good a batsman not to be scoring runs down the order. And India's Achilles heel over the few years has been their bottom. I mean, the tail, right? Right now, no team has a proper tail apart from India. I mean, because 8, 9, 10, 11, we get hardly any runs there. On the contrary, we give a lot of runs. So let's hope that Ashwin scores some runs. And because against Australia, playing in Australia, all these 20-30s will definitely going to help because their batting is not weak. The moment we score 300 on the board, right, their batting is also under pressure. So let's hope everyone's. Yeah, go ahead, Prashant.
That's a very valid point that you're bringing. So, in the initial part of his career, Ashwin was always a guy, because he was in top-notch form with his bowling, right? It rubbed off on his batting.
Exactly.
Okay, he's actually he wanted to be all-rounder and he wanted to deliver that message strongly to the world. Now, when the bowling actually dipped slightly, his batting form also got a hit. Now that he has got his rhythm back in his bowling, we could probably expect some runs from that guy.
Yeah, let's hope he keeps bowling well and gets those runs, right? So, and also I'm actually eager to look how India go about their all these 3 test matches since Kohli is not there. I just want to see how their body language is. I'm focused on how their body language is. Either they come up with a fight or they surrender because Australia is a very very demanding place to play cricket, right? I mean, we have seen so many teams go there, start off pretty decently, then once they get a big hit, then they completely get demoralized and it completely falls down, right? So let's hope there is some fight, and if that is the case, then it will be interesting to see as well.
Even if they draw one of the test matches, of course, not influence of the rain or the weather conditions into it, I would really respect this team in absence of Kohli.
Let's see. I mean, let's hope that they win one test. You never know, right, Prashant? If there is first morning, Bumrah comes and gives you one tremendous spell, bowl them out cheaply, and you never know. Just never know in Test cricket. Yeah, but
I'm just keeping my expectations at bare minimum.
without keeping that pressure of a draw, let's not make it 4-0. And without the thought going inside, just freedom. Let's forget about the series. Just play one by match. Just play with your freedom. Probably that freeness comes in now. Even though guy like Pand or Rahane also can start scoring runs freely. Forget about the baggage of 36 and saving about the series. Just take this match, go freak out. Probably that attitude should help us.
Exactly, because it cannot get worse than 36 for 9. So just play with freedom.
Exactly. We have hit the rock bottom already.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the only way is up now.
Exactly. That's the only way.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your thoughts. So we'll catch up probably during the test match or after the test match. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
And
Baski,
Baski, reach home safely.
And would like to take this opportunity to thank you, Kishore, also, because you came into my channel and you have expressed a lot of good opinions. People have shared great feedbacks. It is mutual. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.